Hello. Okay, this time it worked. So this is how I use Restream from now on. Seems like. My usual method, I used like the past 2 streams didn't work. There's something like a waiting room. Created the YouTube link, right? And when you are like there waiting, normally when I press like start streaming, it should like work out there. That it like strips on this video link, but for some reason it always created new ones, so I had to like mess a little bit around. And I guess this time with the new method it works. So anyways, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever times in the world you are. It's your archive gacha whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy Tosanyo. Hello everyone. And here comes you're eating. Alright, enjoy your meal. So what are we doing here today? Is the archive stream after a long while, but nothing like with gameplay for now, but like reading the story. So there was like volume 1 chapter 3 update, right? Like here. Traces of a Dream. I did a stream where I read the prologue. This was like 50 minutes, like under 50 minutes, but new episodes came like out. I kinda like skipped through those to get like the guide event kind of rewards, but I was like hesitant on reading it since after like the weird update and like code mistakes, you know, a lot of things got like butchered and got like reverted to like old bad translations. So what is that exactly? There's something butchered with the code that, like, for example, all the emotes here are like written Korean. And for example, like if we go to the event Live Alive, they have like some really weird names with like the with those here. What? Like at the beginning it meant like rechargeable cookie. Rechargeable, what is that? Rechargeable. Is that like you know, like charging your smartphone or something like that? And this also had a weird name. This is a lollipop, but I called it cookie at the beginning. It got like reverted here, so I guess now it's kind of like safe to read a story. Maybe they reverted that at least, but some of the problems are still there. I wonder when we get like a compensation for all of that BS they like put out there. But yeah. Fun fact, when I was young I didn't know what... Okay, now you know. It means like, it's like background music, right? Recharge cookie? Yeah, they're kinda like weird. But yeah. But connected to the event is like they did a live stream, right? And like for oh, it's called just a little bit before the anniversary thing, like yeah, they did something like anniversary. They were like congratulating and thanking every player, and they showed like a chart of like all the player bases of like different servers like US, Europe, in Korea, right? But there was also like a Hong Kong, Taiwan player base, and then they showed like on the chart that like Taiwan, for example, is like #1, right? The mistake there, or like the whoopsie, is like they mentioned the T word, Taiwan. The Chinese people don't like that. And it's like really similar to like the whole life case with Kyoko and Hachama, for example, 2020, yes. And something similar happened there. But what they did there is like immediately apologize to Winnie the Pooh and stopping like all streaming activities and stuff for like 1-2 weeks. And also like their English Blue Archive Twitter, they got like bombarded with like Chinese comments. So they're like, those are like really nasty if you like translate them. So so yeah, I guess like this was a lot of pressure on them, and then when they butchered like the updates, like the patches, the maintenance and everything. But yeah, I hope at the very least the story is readable now. If not, man. I'm gonna just read French translations from now on, I guess. Okay, let's go in here. Eco chocolate, let's go. So, I don't know, have you guys ever played Blue Archive or read it? If you like guys are here. I guess I should make a poll. That's a question. Or something like if you already read those kind of stories. Option? No? I don't play BA. Something like that. Okay. The name it. So alright. I'm not sure if this like if you ever plan on reading the story, it will ruin it the experience, but let's say I'm like the kind of the pool who has seen glimpses of like chapter 3. Because I'm kinda like curious on like what's going on in the story. For Blue Archive I don't really mind spoilers, to be honest. Maybe I'm like weird there. I don't know. But yeah, let's check on it. I'm gonna start with episode 2 here, and then it goes to episode 7. It's maybe like be under 2 hours. Maybe I can do it 1 hour. No. The pacing's like pretty good here, but let's see. So. Uninvited guests. Oh no, it's like showcasing the Highlander students, so those related to like trains, right? So they're like the train servers here in this world. That is getting my throat. This the last one? Should be. Why did they have to schedule a cargo transport of all times? The storage rooms haven't been touched in ages. Those character designs are so cute. No, those are NPCs, you know. Normal NPCs are like with not a lot of effort drawn, or like with good character design that are like notable. But yeah, you look at them, you see immediately what their role is, and they're actually kind of cute. The hairstyles, like how the horror is like hanging down and everything. It gives like a lot of character. I really like how they do that. Seriously, what's this place even for? I guess they saw inscriptions about academic industrial cooperation. Whatever that means. It's for important documents. These ancient things are important? They wouldn't be sitting here collecting 10 inches of dust if that were true. Doesn't matter either way. Let's just get over it with. The boxes in that corner are marked for disposal. Are you sure? Maybe we should open them up and double check? I'll be fine. You're on a tight schedule. So get a move on? If you say... Move! Those shelves are gonna fall! How did the support break? What did you do? I didn't even touch it! Oh, that was a close one. How does a metal shelf just snap like that? More importantly, are we going to clean this all up? Huh? What's this? Oh, I can't believe this. What are you looking at? I don't know, a document fell out of one of the boxes. A sales contract of some kind? From Abidos High School? Huh? Oh. Yeah, the question is like how they're gonna pay up that debts, right? So if you don't really know, Abidos is like a academy or like a school located like in the desert kind of area. Okay, it's like visual storytelling. So Hoshino was like walking here. It's like a little bit in past, like towards the school. This was what Abidos looked like back then. It's maintained by like two people are visiting the school. So it's like not much of a, you know, modern look. Like even the walls here, it's really different from what we do now. Here's also like a lot of sand, like from the sandstorms, like gets swept over here, and then it's such a pain to like clean up by yourself. Nomi was not a student here back then. But yeah, this like the thing that Abidos is like located at school, and they have like a massive debt to pay up. Because they wanted to like use the money to take care of the citizens here, and also like restorations in the school, restorations or something like that. But they got like so much pulling on, it's like, yeah, really hard for students to do so. Yeah, but Nonomi was like following Hoshino here. It's interesting for this kind of thing. They're like dressed like really warmly, so it was like a cold season here. Is this the place? Oh, CG here? That student must be the vice president. Oh, Nephthys Private Middle School. Didn't I heard the name Nephthys before somewhere? Also, no music's playing. She is preserving all by herself, but why? Huh? I thought someone was there. Ah yeah, I think this was like after the part when the president of the school, Yume, died. You know, the chapters like called Traces of a Dream. You could also like say Traces by Yume, or like Footprints Left by Yume, something like that. Now Hoshino's like all alone in the school. Pretty much. It was why Nomi said like, yeah, why she's all preserving all by herself. Must have been my imagination. And Nomi cute here. That was too close. I heard she's a generational talent and all that, but how'd she notice me? Generational talent? What else did you hear? I heard that Hoshino is... Oh, she teleported? Wow. You know my name too? She's like directly under me. Yeah, I can't. I think like I should hide for now. Let me hide under the table a little bit. Ah, okay. Okay, now I can go up. Normally I don't shut up where I am. About that, you see? You know me, but I don't know you. What's your business here? Nothing. Are you a spy? Who sent you? State your affiliation in here. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. You might be older than me, but I won't go easy on you. Me? No, I'm not... Wait, I know that school emblem. Yep, I'm from the Abydos district too. And I'm actually younger than you. I'm graduating middle school this year. So she's a first year. She's about to become first year in high school. You, a middle schooler, look way older than me. Alright, I know I've seen it. Nephthys Private Middle School. Yep, it's me. That doesn't explain much though. The Nephthys main office left the district ages ago, and all affiliated schools along with it. We're scheduled to close after my graduation. I'll be the last graduating class. Nephthys Private Middle School. Not really sure what voice I should like give Hoshino when she's like really relaxed and everything, but it's like the second year for her, I guess. Maybe she's like still a little bit serious. And after a lot of students came in, she became like more laid back rather than serious. An elite private school owned by the Nephthys Group. I get it now. I did hear that the Nephthys Group's successor was around middle school age. So why haven't you left the district yet, Izaya Inonomi? How did you know her name? Taking one last tour before you leave? Doesn't matter either way, I guess. But what's the infamous Nephthys Group, precious little daughter, bothering me for? Or are you after the school? If Nephthys is trying to come after the school, the little successor's going to find out just how easily a halo can shatter. I'm sorry, It faded to black and then a lot of footsteps were like to hear. So she walked away. I went a little too far. They do like visual storytelling like that. It's like now in the present, it's like how Nomi looks like now. And she's like part of Abydos by now, so it's kind of like, okay. I guess Nomi was not part of Abydos like in the very beginning. It's like some story here. This is like how they remember Nephthys. So Nephthys bought like out more or less like there was like kind of an auction here, and the interest is gonna like pay up all the gonna like own the debts or something of Abydos. If Abydos were like to buy it for themselves, kind of, then they don't are like free from the debts. It's like kind of the goal here, but the Nephthys group bought it out. So like where she comes from, Nonomi, like she's the daughter of this kind of group. So yeah, what are they planning here? So yeah, I guess maybe they're like after Abydos the whole time, you know, when the flashbacks like showing, yeah, and Hoshino was like, are you after Abydos? What are you doing here? You know? So I guess like it led up all to this moment. The Neptus Group.
Can you explain already, Ayane? What's with this Neptus thing buying up our bonds?
That's... well...
Say Neptus Company or Neptus Group. The business started out in Abydos and grew like crazy. It was one of the most successful companies north of Kyotos at one point. All of Kyotos? From Abydos? You're underestimating Abydos' influence. Before? She's right. Abydos was the best of the best. Once upon a time, we were forced to be reckoned with. We're an academy with a rich history, the strongest students, the best education. Once upon a time. Well, when Sandstorm happened, and you know the rest. During that golden age, the state Neptus company flourished right alongside Abydos High School. But the sand wouldn't stop coming. The certification of the district bled us dry. Neptus came tumbling down along with Abydos. The Trans-Desert Railway was a desperate attempt to bring in more commerce to the area, but was too late. The venture nearly bankrupted them. Business came to a screeching halt and Neptus spread their money too thin trying to make up for it. The result was an economic collapse that Abydos, well, simply shouldn't recover from. The Abydos Student Council did the best it could to offset the fallout, but both students and residents left Abydos in a mass exodus. After all that, Neptus decided to cut its losses. The company sold off all its businesses, interests, and left Abydos behind. With the breaks, by the time I started my first year, this was just a bad memory.
So, in chapter 1, or like chapter 2, it was like more or less that the kind of nature catastrophe happened. And then that like the Gematria, either corporation was like the one who held out a hand for them. But there was always the question about Nonomi's past, how like Neptus got involved here. And that they also have like their kind of hands, that their hands got into play, why Abydos is like that.
So, you're telling me our district got totally screwed because of Neptus' greed? Like your horses, Erika. They were one piece in a long domino of disasters. It's okay, Hoshino. She's entirely correct. Neptus took a dangerous risk. It was Abydos that paid the consequences. Neptus was the final nail in the coffin that entombed Abydos. It was the core of Abydos' downfall, the antagonist, the story. And my family was its founder. What? Yes, the successor to the St. Neptus group.
It's like the first time I see this expression of Nonomi. Nonomi?
I sort of knew. You did, Ayane? And you didn't tell me this entire time? No, it was just from the context clues. The gold card was the initial indicator, but then... The Trans-Desert Railway was the project that accelerated the downfall of Abydos. We can use it to save the world? There would be nothing more gratifying for me.
Oh, this is from volume F. Final volume. I forgot about that. Wow.
And when Nonomi was able to access the railway system, The Ascension is essentially confirmed for me. So, I was the only one who didn't know? What about you, Hoshino? Oh, okay. Good. Shirko didn't know either. But why would you hide that this whole time? Well, sorry. That was super insensitive of me. It's not the easiest thing to just bring up out of nowhere. Don't worry, Serika. And at the end of the day, you stayed. You had every reason to leave with Neptis, but stayed this whole time? That's settled. I'll present the facts of the case. The Kaiser Corporation sold off 45% of Abydos bonds to the black market today. Kaiser likely made exorbitant profit with these sales, and we now have a huge increase in creditors. I confirm that Neptis bought up all the derivative bonds that were previously loaned out using Abydos industrial facilities as collateral. At 4 to 5 times the original value, no less. Which begs to the question as to why. I'll have to look into it. Would you be able to look at the collateral rights for the derivative bonds Neptis purchased? Yes, let me see. The collateral appears to include the following: development rights, ownership of specific facilities and infrastructure, as well as all ancillary facilities. Essentially everything except real estate. That's expected. Kaiser wouldn't let go of that so easily. Do you know which facilities were included? I saw it somewhere. Yeah, infrastructure for transportation and subsidiary facilities. Since when do we have transportation stuff? The Trans-Desert Railway. What? There's nothing else in this trick that fits the description. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would they buy a project they left right in the desert? And for 5 times the price they sold it for? Makes no sense on a business level. There has to be a motive we are not seeing. What could they possibly be trying to achieve? It's comprehensible. I can't think of a single justification. Wait, what if? What if they found an oil reservoir deep under the construction sites? No chances, Erika. If that were even remotely possible, Abydos wouldn't be a ghost town right now. Yeah, they could just use the oil for themselves to like pay off the debts. Or at least pay out like majority out of it. Okay, well, what if it's some kind of super rare gem or element? Maybe from a germanium? Germanium. A reference to like chapter 1. The bracelet. You are serious, you adorable Erika. Yeah, I promise this dessert be the gate of every last drop of value it could possibly hold. It's not like people didn't try. There was just nothing to be found. No oil, super rare gems, no germanium. Wait, Erika? Germanium isn't really worth anything to begin with. Well, it's not like anyone else is coming up with an explanation. It really is the million-dollar question. Emergency alarm. What happened? There's been explosions in the districts. Intruders. Kaiser. Is it Kaiser? It doesn't appear so. They're not targeting any buildings or causing any particular destruction. Controlled detonations, maybe. Were they near the excavation site? It doesn't appear so. Wait, A moment. Found them. What? It appears that they are... Highlander? Oh, they're cute! Kawaii! Oh gosh. It's this character designs. Ah, oh gosh. Yeah, let's not describe it. I have one thing to describe it.
That felt great.
Highlander Railroad Academy. Okay, next episode. This is episode number... we have it.
That felt great.
Loud. So loud.
It's called expressing myself. Self-expression. Anyway, what's the sitch? The vault are blocking the railway is no more, and as the icing on the cake, we uncovered the narrow gauge railway, just like it was described in the contracts. We just wrapped up repairs on the train. Can we take out a test run? Please, please, please!
Ah, so the contracts kind of like... show that there's like more. They just want to unlock doors. That's like why they came here? Interesting.
We've got deadlines to meet, so let's do it. We need to reach the abandoned route all the way down there.
C. What is that? The triple C.
All aboard. Man, they're so cute and funny.
Oh, we're off.
This rate will be a full week ahead of schedule.
That's great and all, but are you sure all our I's are dotted and T's crossed? What does that mean? Aren't we trespassing in a different district right now?
Huh? Are we?
And... what's the deluxe of concern? I don't know the name exactly, but we're in a different district right now. If we begin construction without the proper permits and paperwork, we're basically invading. Could start an all-out war. Oh, is there something wrong with that?
Seriously, why are you stressing over the small stuff? The Tron says the railway is ours now anyway.
What? Earpiece, we own 51% of the Abydos Trans-Desert Railway derivative bonds. Yep, we do.
So now, all of this belongs to CCC, technically, basically. Yeah, that checks out. It'll be fine.
Just owning the rights to the railway isn't enough. You need contracts, permits, construction agreements.
Annoying. So annoying. If we spend all that time unraveling the red tape, we never make the deadline. Don't ever forget. Time is money for railway workers.
Earpiece. A motto, something like fast construction, administration, who cares about paperwork?
This all sounds incredibly problematic, but if the triple C thinks so, I'll take your word that there won't be any issues. There won't be, right?
Sure.
Nah, not a single one.
Who the hell are you people? Oh, they came.
Oops. Sister, they found out.
So speedy.
You said there would be a single issue!
Yeah.
Highlander Railroad Academy. You're currently trespassing on Abida's territory. Explain yourselves. No work can be conducted in Abida's district without express approval of the foreclosure task force. That's the law. No. It's common sense. Yeah, Dolgainer were the only ignorant brutes who would flaunt common decency, but no? Is Kyatto just a menagerie of rude, brainless academies? Am I allowed to enjoy even one iota of logic in this world? Or are we all just psychopaths now? Whoa, deep breath, Ayane. Look, she's mad. Real mad.
He says?
What business does Highlander Academy have in this district? Who's that? An adult? That's Sensei! Charlie Sensei! Sensei... Charlie? You haven't heard of them? They're famous! You must say they burn everything in their path under the pretense of solving conflict between academies. The terrifying instructor who keeps the peace. Nothing to say. One time someone made them mad. They blew up an entire train. One of ours. I would never cross them. Oh, that's a reference to Trip Trap Train. Event story there. In fact, the rumors only got worse and worse. I heard they were running around naked. Let's not hyperbolize here. Good thing they're just rumors, right? No. What has esteemed teacher been getting themselves into? Hey, go, Sensei. Shiroko, nothing those people said is good at all! Your excuses don't matter. We have jurisdiction over our district, and we demand that you cease this activity immediately. You may have the rights to the railway, but you're still required to cooperate with the district's governing body. What do Nozomi? Duh. What we always do, Hikari. What? What do you think you are? Hey, that's dangerous! We're gonna do whatever you want, and the pencil pushers can clean up after us. I like it. And they're off. The train, it's moving? On the Trans-Desert Railway? The Highlander students are all about the train. They're trying to get away. What should we do? Chase them. So their goal was to fix the train. We can figure out why after we catch them. Let's go. I won't allow them to treat Abidos like this. We found out what they're up to. Follow your lead, Sensei. I had a feeling this was going to happen. Foreclosure Task Force, move out! Okay, battle now. Well, let's play it out. I would like to see. Oh, kawaii! It's so cheeky, so annoying, but this was kinda cute. Yeah. They put a lot of work into the chibi work. Okay, I should like save enemy for like a big wave. Can rotate with Ayane. Indokusaina. Let's fire here. Rotate with Serika. Well, I'm locked in double speed. Can't go faster. Not over here. Oh, she missed. I have full course, but gonna use that here. Rotate with Serika. Yeah, it can reach only 2.
So they're like on the trains here, but I can like tell. Okay, I can hit alone. Ah, Nozomi and Hikari. They're Nozomi and Hikari. The twins. The Betty twins. They pass us. Now they're here, Man, what is that? Wow, this looks dangerous. Single target attacks. This can reach. Off circle. Okay, now those are left. Those two are left. Oh, cool. What are they going to do? What? Multi-track drifting? Ooh. Isn't that dangerous? Holy crap. Okay, they have heavy armor. I should like save up my healing skills, I guess. Make sure that I'm like always ready to like pop our healing. I can like heal often how they're positioned. But they're firing. It's fine, it's fine. Let's put a heal on them. Okay, that's like about 50% of the HP. Get it out. Oh, they're firing back. Holy crap. The music is so... It's such uplifting everything. So it's like not too serious, but they have like some kind of issue with those students here. Oh, just a lot more damage. Yeah, they're stunned. Okay, fantastic. Gonna rotate with Seneca. And lock. Okay. Yeah. Chiako. Okay, it's pretty much GG's. Yep. Let's go. Ah, now it exploded and now they're down. The heads are also falling off of that. I like this detail. I hope they're gonna be... You know, that this kind of thing he gets like recycled at some point. I want to like play them against a narrate or have their playable characters. They're cute. Good character designs shouldn't let be wasted.
Wow, 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 these guys are stronger! Stronger than a train! We got whooped. Don't look what! I think that's around us! This is gonna impact scheduling for sure! That's a problem. Constructions are messed up. They talk so big, but they were so weak.
Yeah, maybe they are.
No more meaningless fighting. Answer my questions. What business does the Highlander Railroad Academy have in Abydos? What's your goal?
You're smart enough to have put at least some of it together, no? Oh, Oni-sama. Oni-san.
Overseer! Please help. Get out of far. They might kill us. Actually.
For real, I would say. I guess maybe they haven't like fixed everything. Or do we really say that in English? I don't know.
Another Highlander student? Who are you? You're their friend? Carrying out a rescue mission.
Friend would be more than a stretch.
What? You can't trust anyone?
I suppose my assignment is technically to rescue them. But I assure you, it's a matter of obligation. What happened with your eyes, Suo? So like, yeah, her design is like, she's covered mostly up. It's like not the perfect kind of outfit for being a desert, but yeah, can kind of like tell her role by that. Handgun. It's pretty long for handgun. And the eye patch. This will affect her aim, but also like a little bit of backstory and like why she has this eye patch. My name is Asagiri Su. I'm the overseer at the Highlander Railroad Academy. Answers only to the board of directors.
An overseer?
It's nothing fancy. I'm a round girl for the higher ups. And unfortunately, those idiotic. I mean, the twins you've apprehended are Tachibana Hikari and Nozomi, officers of the Central Control Center, or the CCC.
Ah.
What does that mean? Our relationship is more so those of adversaries that won't hesitate to devise the other, but are forced to occasionally work together.
Exactly, she plays the role of overseer perfectly. Even Will who hates construction. She's only to disrupt our schedules. Big it up. Are you gonna call us something really, really mean?
Your base, she was. Our roads.
Our academy runs on a point system of sorts, so we may be under the same banner, but by no means are we allies. Each railway route and region is controlled by different factions. Yeah, this is actually true. Like in real life. Back to the matter at hand. As the overseer, I apologize. They failed to follow proper procedure and acted recklessly, so they are entirely at fault for the current situation. I'm sure you're aware, but we now own the development rights for Abydos Railway.
That can't be true. If you look into it, it just brought out the bonds. Not Highlander Academy.
We'll want to understand at this point. As a corporate academy, it's common for Highlander to enter into contracts with private enterprises. Long story short, Neptus rights and duties are also Highlanders. But you're not aware, Miss Isaya Nonomi.
You know each other? Nothing like that, but...
I'll let her explain. By now, would you mind releasing Dump and Dumba to my custody? In return, I'll come to Aoida's High School and answer any questions you have.
That's... You can't let them go.
He really ran off as soon as I let them go. It's like visual storytelling here, but pretty good with like those sprites. I think it like takes a lot of work to do that as well. But it's like better than like writing and saving some time for the reader.
Freedom! Scary. That was so super scary.
Prepare your questions. I'll accompany your visit as soon as I'm able. You too. We are leaving.
Just like that.
Come on, kiddos. Let's get out of here now. I'm sure we'll get our answer soon.
Head back to the foreclosure task force room. So this is episode 3. Episode 4. Yep, watch the next episode. Things now gone. Oh, showing the past? So this is the president. She was the president of the Abydos high school. She's not alive anymore, but it's always interesting to see a little more story, a little more flashbacks, a little more, you know, to like fill the gaps. It's like one of the, no, it's in the prologue was the first time you saw her sprite. Okay, she's pretty optimistic, pretty happy, pretty airhead.
How did this happen?
It isn't obvious. You're a naive, trusting soul.
What? You told me. You said it would be 90 hours of reliable work per week, and I get paid lots for it.
90 hours per week? Holy crap. That's a lot. I work 40 hours. 90 hours is inhuman. You only like sleep? You get enough time to sleep, but then the rest of the days, you are working.
You really think a broken down system like Abidas would have reliable work? Huh.
I wrote these parts to scrape by with whatever work you can.
Shouldn't I still get paid though?
Haha, you're right.
But I have to get paid. I need to make a lot of money so I can pay off the school's debt. And if my underclassmen find out about this, he's gonna get really worried and...
You're really worrying about the wrong things here.
You're a prisoner now. Every square inch of this building is lined with our subordinates and all armed to the teeth. No one's gonna save you now, honey.
So...
Huh? Oh, stand up quick. The whole building. You disgusting fucks! Oh, this is where the CG came from. Okay.
Hoshino?
Seriously. Do you have to disappear when I already have so much to do? Do you know how long it took to find you? We've got work to do. Let's go. You think you're just gonna waltz out of here? Hey, stop this little game immediately! Who are you talking to? Unless you have more cronies hiding in the ceilings. I already took out all the trash. How can it be? Did it by yourself? What kind of a superhuman are you? Hoshino was like something back in the days. Super strong.
I was so scared, Hoshino.
Can you please stop getting tracked by obviously dodgy adults?
But...
It was so funny face. I like this face of Yume here. I could like draw that, I guess. Something new to expressions. My recent collection. How many times do I have to tell you? There's no rules or decent abitos anymore. Once all the residents left, the neighborhoods turned into crime-ridden slums. Abitos is keyword as trash can for its unsavory and unwanted characters. So, if you don't know them, just assume they're bad.
But... what if they're not? What if they actually just need help?
That's a fantasy. The only people abitos are criminals with bad intentions.
But...
No buts. If you try to help people, they take advantage of you faster than you can blink. Being on guard with anyone and everyone is the only way we protect our school. Which is why I'm saying, you need to be more...
Hoshino? The way you're speaking... It's wrong, Hoshino.
Human.
This is really important. So please listen closely, Hoshino.
Wait! You don't have to tell me from this close up!
Hoshino, can't live your life being suspicious of everyone you come across. Accepting violence and lies as the norm. Using it for our own gain. If we do that, one day we'll wake up and realize we've become the people we hate the most. You're right, you might be able to save Abydos using your methods. but it won't be our Abydos anymore. Can't bear the thought of Abydos becoming synonymous with lies and violence, of it becoming somewhere. Can't trust our neighbors. I know you think it's silly, but I hope that we'll always be able to hold out our hand to people who need it, especially in times like these. Can offer food and clothing to those who are hungry and cold. I'm not very well spoken, so I don't know if I'm saying this right. But I think if it's you, you can understand what I'm trying to say. No way! It's exactly what I mean. This public innocence of yours is what always gets you into trouble. What if trusting people means ending up in a situation like today again? If that happens, come to the rescue again? Aren't you? Well, yeah. What are you giggling about? Okay, I'm writing this down so we never forget this conversation. Today Hoshino said... What?
This is, by the way, on the JP market, or like the archive JP official shop or something. It's like sold for like 1000 yen, so like $7 roughly. Stop it right now! I hate it when you pull out this notebook. And again, what's with the design? Huh? You said stop writing! Design. It's like a duck in a banana. Or something. Cute. It's weird but cute. Please get a different notebook. Not elementary school students anymore. You know what? Forget the notebook. I want to talk to you about a plan I came up with, Yume. If it works, I think it'll make Abydos at least a little safer. Yume? Oh, was it a dream? She woke up. Yeah, it means like also dream, Yume. Oh gosh. Yume. Oh, this was another flashback? Oh, this was like, yeah. We're looking in the past now, so it's a flashback of a flashback, wow. A dream of a dream. This place. It's like Hoshino all alone, like not first year anymore, second year. Oh. Right, I got distracted. I'm here to look up the Abydos student council room. Guess if I fell asleep again. I just need to look up. Oh. There's no rush. I'll do tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Definitely. Nomi? What are you doing here? You. I've been waiting for you, Vice President. For me? Why? I'd like to tell you something. That's so. Okay, go ahead. You're right. I am from Neptus Group. But I don't think that should stop me from helping Abydos. I want to help Abydos. I'll pay off the school 7 in its entirety with this gold card. Don't flex with your money, man. Oh, wait, what? Gold card? Technically, it's my personal credit card. Well, it defines it, but I can sort of use it.
Don't you think you're being arrogant, little lady? If you pay off the school's debt with that card, that means you'll own the school from here on out. Is that your angle? What? No, of course not. I just want to help. I don't care about owning anything. That's not how it works. You might not have bad intentions, but you're naive. Nephthys finances the card, so it's technically theirs. And if you use that, then it'll be Nephthys who paid off our debt. It's not your money just because you're spending it, little lady. Tell me, have you ever lifted a finger in your life? Worked, done laundry, wiped a countertop? Well... Here's a life lesson. Money belongs to the person who earns it. Not a privileged little hare who spends it without care in the world. If you're trying to hand the school over to Nephthys, then sure, pay off your debt with your fancy card. Our debt with... Yeah, it's pretty right what like Hoshino says here. Like only the money you earn is like yours, really. You like realize that when you actually like receive money via hard work, like by your first paycheck. It's like really something special. Then what do I do? How can I pay back Abida's debt? If you really wanted, you could get a job and help make payments as an Abida's student. Okay? I understand. Just like you, right? Huh? I'll be back before you know it, okay? Once I get a few things sorted out. Oh, and her name isn't Little Lady. It's Nomi. Hoshino-senpai. Huh? If you excuse me? It's something like upperclassman, but it's also kind of weird in a Japanese kind of setting. Huh? Yume, where are you? Yume, I'm here for you. Yume! Yume! Another dream. Another Yume. Hoshino? Oh, it's just you. Sorry for waking you up. Are you okay? Middle schoolers shouldn't poke their nose around where they don't belong. This is a high school, you know. I heard someone screaming. I've officially graduated, so I'm no longer a middle schooler. I've been accepted into Highland Railroad Academy, actually. It's an industry academy that's entered into contract with Nephthys. I think they're processing my paperwork now. Congrats, good for you. And sure, go enjoy your fancy new school. I was hoping... I wanted to take one last look around Abida's district before I left. I wasn't trying to stalk you or anything. I was just walking by the school. But then I heard someone screaming, so I came to check. I see. Go have a blast. Enjoy your farewell too, little lady. I heard the news. The student council president went missing. Was her name Yumi? There have been lots of rumors that the president was an airhead who struggled at leading a school, that she abandoned the vice president. But I looked into the classified documents. The president isn't missing, but she... well... I read that the person who provided a witness account... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be praying like this. Talking about it won't change anything. I mean, it's just you and me here. Did you give up looking? or whatever was in the dessert? You persisted, didn't you? Even after the present was found. You continued searching the dessert. What were you looking for? And this is Abido's tool council room, correct? Everything is packed away already. But you ran through the effort of forcing the sealed door open? Can't help but think you were looking for something. Did you find it?
Maybe she was looking for the diary from Yume, right? You wanted to like look back on that. Maybe she has like a message for her or something. Maybe. Even though she's like dead, you know. Let's go.
Oh wait, for me! It's so dusty.
I'm only one person, you know. We don't exactly have a cleaning crew here. The sensor, the flooring, and just about everything else. We are forced into this annex when all the other buildings were mummified by Abido's desertification. It's not exactly state-of-the-art facilities out here.
I've heard of this story. It was considered tragedy when the main building of Abidos was buried by the desert. Seeing it is once the oldest, most storied district in of Kyattos.
You have done your homework. Even the building we used during my first year is long gone at this point.
Yes, I believe you joined the school and then had to move here not too soon after.
Maybe. A little too much homework.
I was interested in history. Despite being annexed, it's equipped with everything you would need to hold classes. Huh? What's this classroom, Hoshino? School festival headquarters? Never saw this in layout plans or documentation. Oh, could this be for the Oasis Festival?
How do you read that? Gaku? Can read Gaku. What's that? Kaku? Where? Yes. Nomi said something about school festival headquarters, so... Gaku and Matsuri? What the hell? I don't know. But yeah, I guess I need to like learn more Japanese. It's also a shame, you know? Blue Archive English. Translation and everything. And this isn't even translated, come on. Hold it. Don't just barge into...
I have a wonderful idea. You could revitalize the school and bring back visitors with fun events like the Oasis Festival. Yeah. Could a cute event like an adult performance? Oh. It's empty.
Duh. The Oasis Festival hasn't been around for years.
You're absolutely right. I suppose I got a little carried away there.
Hey, why are you here?
Well, I was thinking having an idol performance, but...
No, not here in this room. Why have you been following me around, the Neptus lady? I've got things to do. Entertaining middle schoolers wasn't on the agenda. So why are you showing up here? All your questions and ideas. You're already registered and set to go to Highlander, aren't you?
I have this feeling deep down that I regret it for the rest of my life if I choose Highlander.
And I partner with Neptus. Sounds like a grand old time for you.
You're not wrong. I'd likely be treated well. Even appointed student council present.
A fancy position for a fancy girl, huh?
Look, I get it. You've got your own situation worries. But look around you. There's exactly one student here. There's nothing appealing about a sad, old ghost town. You've got a bright future ahead of you, Nonomi. So take this all-timers advice, alright? Oh, Hoshino called her by name. Old-timer? You're not that much older than me, Hoshino. What do you mean, little mid-schooler? Your entire grades apart. I technically graduated though. Same thing.
Oh, time skip here. Now everything's filled, and like even the whiteboard has like a lot of drawings. It's cute. Here's Nonomi, here's Serika, here's Shiroko. And I think like there's some kind of tower, like the battle plans. Here like, I think like they attacked the Hamlet gangster. Yes, yes. So cute.
I present a brief overview of Highlander Railroad Academy. Time is of the essence right now.
Oh, this looks like face. So that's all the eyes, just like the teeth. It looks like kind of a camera, you know? If you see this in face and then there's like here the lens. But it's like our train, right? Only like specific people can see our face in there. At first glance.
The Academy maintains railroads throughout Kivatos. Even personally owns and manages some lines running throughout the city, on top of having several business ventures. It's unique from other academies in that it doesn't necessarily belong to any given district. The railway act as district borders, which individually factions manage. All these dots and lines make up different districts, huh?
Okay, it's Hoshino.
Unique is one way to put it. Yes, in a constant push and pull of power, all its railway districts create a complex political structures, as Overseer mentioned. The Secretariat and the Security Department are in charge of maintaining and managing the railways. The Central Control Center manages the Academy's administrative duties. So we can kinda see it as Highlander Students' Council. Exactly, Serika. The twins we had the misfortune of meeting are officers of the CCC, in other words, members of the Student Council.
Those Gakis are part of the council? Let me be part of it!
And Asagi Yusuo, the overseer, works for the board of directors. The primary directive is to keep the CCC in check. It would appear Suo wasn't lying when she said she's not necessarily allied with the twins, but again, it's all rather complicated. That concludes my briefing on Highlander Railroad Academy. Huh? Oh, was that the doorbell? It's also for visitors to use, but the first time it's ever actually been rung. Hi.
It's us, Highlander CCC. Hello, Hikari, don't stop ringing doorbell. We're in. We're here. Let us in.
Watcha. Please prepare for the Hikari special 1 second 60-hit ding dong ditch combo.
What? Why are they like this?
Speak after they actually came.
Move, officers.
Wait your turn. No pushing.
Asagi Yusuo, Highlander Overseer. I apologize to this two idiot for officers' lack of manners. We've arrived to make good on a promise to the Foreclosure Task Force. If you would let us in, I assure you we come in peace.
What should we do? I don't really want them to break our only doorbell, so let's just let them in.
Okay, that was episode 4. This was a pretty long episode, but important one. So episode 5. Trans Desert Railway. Yeah, this was kind of like interesting to like look at, like the past of Hoshino and Nonomi, how it like all began. So Nomi could have been like part of the Highlanders here. But yeah. And now looking at the flashbacks and everything, it kind of makes sense for the story progression, like that the Highlanders are like here, they're not some random kind of group or faction that's like brought in. They're like relevant to the story, I guess. But it kind of feels like, yeah, they get like summoned out of nowhere. But even though it feels like that, they have been introduced in the story very early on, just like hints and pieces. Now we're getting more and more to like make sense out of that.
Admittance accepted. Victory.
Why it's so cramped here? Where are we supposed to sit? Where are we supposed to sit? On the ground?
Officers, please refrain from touching others' belongings without permission. Jumping on chairs is opposite of being still. Sit. Apologies again. Is this the Arbiters Folklore Task Force Club room we are standing in?
Shirko, whatever you're thinking, hold your horses.
Oh, they fixed that. They fixed that. Okay, cool. They fixed the translation, the issues that were like there from the last maintenance. Or not last maintenance, but like the maintenance like 2 weeks ago. They were like slow down your horses or like slow your horses, but it doesn't like mean exactly, it's not exactly a sentence you see like in the West, you know? Okay, cool.
I wasn't going to do anything. Swear. Yes, you're the Foreclosure Task Force. Well, you found us. Let's get to it, Highlanders. Is this eatable?
Hello, Rodriguez. Where's our tea?
Alright, just a moment.
Please don't strain yourselves for their sake. We won't be here long.
Boo! Boo!
If you could, for once, properly assess the situation, you will understand that we are not welcome guests here, officers. These agents were willing to stand up against the giants that is Kaiser Corporation to protect their school. Consider us a train engine that could explode at any moment. Not that there's any need for real concern. I would easily dispose of them if a fight broke out.
She can?
So she thinks she can solo the Foreclosure Task Force? Yeah, maybe she can without Sensei's help. Without Sensei guiding them.
Deep breath, Shirko! Deep breath!
Wasn't going to. Double swear.
Why are you acting all innocent? I know you were about to blow a fuse!
Oops. Yoko seems like so calm collected, but she actually isn't. She's just like, doesn't show much emotions, like a kude. Hello Fixduck, welcome to the Blue Archive stream. I'm like reading the main story right now, like currently on episode 5 from chapter 3 of volume 1. Hello, hello. Let's get to the point, so. You came to speak with the Foreclosure Task Force? Yes. Charles Sensei, correct. No apologies for the earlier situation. However, I'm afraid we are not the ones who you will be in negotiation with. Area secured. Safe to proceed.
My goodness, how can there be so much dust in one place? Yes, so barbaric. I'd rather not stay in this toxic environment any longer when necessary. Let's get indoors. Who are these punks?
Please watch your language. These are your creditors, after all.
Creditors? Like, all creditors? You brought those sharks here?
Any context to this right now? I don't know. Do you play Blue Archive? Like most of the people who answer the polls say like they never have played Blue Archive, so if I'm gonna explain to you two things, yeah, I can only like tell you the long version, not the short version. Maybe it's not worth it to explain it even. No? Okay, then maybe it's not worth. But yeah, Blue Archive is a military tactical RPG game, like a gacha game. In story, it's like focusing on like its on youth, military, and like a school life as well. It's a story kept within the heart, and the story is like pretty good. At the beginning, it's like pretty slow, but when you like get further in, the stakes and everything like go dramatically high up, and you never imagine like that like goes to this point. It's kind of like yeah, a little bit slow in like introduction, but once you like learn to love the characters and everything, and they're like kind of real stakes in there. It got like an award for winning as being the best story game in like the Play Store, I think like 2022 and 2023. Like Play Store was 2022, then in 2023 they got like 2 awards. One in Korea and like one in Taiwan. Something like that. I'm currently like covering one kind of part of the story that's like after the final volume, so like the best part of the story, kind of. So yeah, it's like kind of 2 years of story content, at least like in the span of like time it got like released. Normally you can like read it within a week. I can't really like tell what's going on here. It will be like heavy spoilers. Like this is like not part of the turning point really yet, or like where it's like, yeah, don't watch it, it ruin your experience, but it's not nothing like that. But yeah, if you want to like witness like a really good story on your own, yeah. I guess like you can watch videos if you don't like to play gacha games. Thing is like I don't have really like a full playlist on like my reactions. It's like really cut off. Well, this game is like released 2021, I think, in like English. In Japan it's like 2020, I guess. But within 2 years they got like to a part where the story can be like finished more or less. They had like a 4 volume kind of. I mean, you maybe haven't played Blue Archive, but if you like social media, you have seen a lot of Blue Archive fan art, probably. Like girls with like halos and guns. So yeah, it's pretty much like that. Yeah, let me continue with the stories. I don't want to drag out the stream for longer than necessary.
Like, our creditors? You brought those sharks here? Let's lower our voice a little bit, Serika. It would appear these are the people who bought out the derivative bonds. I suppose we have no other option but to hear them out. Okay.
Excuse me? So there's the Abydos student council room. It's even more cramped than expected. Nice to meet you. We are a private equity fund invested in this business. To you, we are Abydos' new creditors. And I'm the legal representative speaking on behalf of the interests.
Welcome.
Who are you? Was Neptis the one that bought out the bonds? You don't seem like Neptis guys to me.
You're correct. They did acquire the rights to Abydos Trans-Desert Railway at a rather exorbitant price. However, they couldn't afford such a sum on their own. They required the funds of many different interested parties. They created a private equity fund to meet their ends. We are investors.
Private equity fund. It's a privately organized investment group, usually made up of a handful of interested parties?
As the young lady says, there are many other investors besides just us. The Debt Labor Union and Pawnbroker Union here, as well as the Foreclosure Action Guild, Gelatin Gummies, Jaku Business and...
Bunch of sketchy people.
She isn't wrong. I also used to trade stolen goods on the black market myself. We are not the type of people who like to stand out, which is where Neptis, a legitimate company in a good public standing, comes in as the sparkling face of it all.
You guys just sound shady and shady, yeah? I'm sorry, but do you have any proof that you're Abydos creditors? It's to the benefit of both sides to ensure everything is in order.
You damn honest. Oh, pleasant. No, let's all calm down and discuss this like civilized adults. You have my guarantee that the creditors are legitimate.
Huh? Who is it now? Butler?
You know this person under me?
Yes, he's an officer of Neptis Group, as well as the butler who essentially raised me.
It's been a while, lady.
Actually, if he's a butler. Maybe like Sebastian voice. I don't know. It's been a while, lady. I'm sorry our greeting had to be under these circumstances. I will explain the situation. We organize a private equity fund to raise money and purchase the bonds. You see the names listed on these contracts for a private equity fund. I'll send you a copy, so please feel free to verify.
Yes, thank you. A quick glance, everything they are saying appears to be true. See. Here are the affiliations and the rights to the bonds.
As we said. That's proof enough, correct?
Yes. Thank you for your patience.
Huh? So they went sketchy con artists?
Saka, please.
So like for context, the Abydos High School here, it's like in debt. They have like a lot of millions to pay off. And the one kind of company they were like indebted to, they sold out like the bonds, you know, on the market for like 45% or something of the original debt price. So whoever buys like the bonds is like essentially owning Abydos High School. So like those are like the kind of the people, the adults you like saw in this room, like the robot and like the cat and the dog fairy, you know. They were like those who like bought out Abydos High School. So like they own that for now. And yeah, they have like, and the students have still like to pay up the debt, so they're essentially like getting more money. Actually, they lose like a lot of, but like yeah, like for future kind of investments. Ha ha ha. As long as we are now on the same page. Moving on. As the creditors of this fund, we came here to discuss a rather important issue of your own.
About the Trans-Desert Railway?
Ah, yes. Naturally, you students did your homework. You're correct. No point in beating around the bush. Our goal is to acquire all rights for the Trans-Desert Railway.
Which is why the private equity fund exists.
We bought these bonds from Kaiser at nearly fraudulent prices, also we could acquire the rights to the railway. Those bonds include the rights to the construction of any uncompleted railways. Therefore, the Highlander Academy's earlier actions were breaking no laws.
Dude, that's what we've been saying. Get the rights, so we gotta do what we want. Get peace, whatever we want.
Please don't antagonize them, officers.
I fail to grasp why you would want the Trans-Desert Railway to begin with. Please explain, Butler. Why are you doing this?
It appears in a bit of uncomfortable position. I'll handle this, young Neptus lady. I understand the Trans-Desert Railway project is a bit of a sore topic for both Neptus and Abydos. After all, it single-handedly accelerated this district's downfall.
I don't want to hear that from you. You need to tell me what Neptus is thinking, Butler. It was dangerous, reckless project to begin with. In fact, building that kind of transportation infrastructure made no sense in this desolate place. There were no resources, no trade, not even economy to speak of in Abydos at that point. It rid Neptus and Abydos of all the remaining capital, and then was left to rot. That well for that project. After all of the pain it caused, you want it back? Why? Why, Butler? What could be the purpose? More pain? More casualties? What is Neptus thinking? Take a step back, Nonomi. Nonomi.
Interesting, but we didn't come here to be interrogated. Let's get to the issue at hand. However, before we begin, if you don't mind, I'd like this discussion to move forward with only the involved parties. Would anyone who is not a member of the Abydos Student Council please leave? Alright, let's go.
Hey, keep your dirty paws off me!
Do we have to? I want to play more.
I'll take my leave as well.
Then, who will represent Neptus?
Overseer Suo will serve as a representative. Okay. Excuse me. I see no problem with it. She may be a Highlander student, but she's currently employed by Neptus. She may be a member of the CCC, but she's also one of ours. I consider her trustworthy. Now then, I have other matters to attend to.
What in the world is happening?
I believe I asked for the Abydos Student Council. To my knowledge, that should only include Takanashi Hoshino.
Oh wait, we're members of the student council too?
As she said, the Foreclosure Task Force is the official student council, appointed by our advisor here.
Correct. As a teacher, I've approved it. I see, But the paperwork here states that the only person affiliated with Abydos Student Council is Miss Hoshino. So there's another student council called the Foreclosure Task Force, as you say.
That's... Zombie... It's because I'm technically affiliated with both. The Abydos Student Council may hold the official name, but Foreclosure Task Force has acted as the student council for years now.
It's rather complicated, but I suppose I understand. Please take a look at this. can't read a lot of it. I see a X, but it could be a me. This is like maybe a ko? This is a kanji for ko. I can't read this one. Yeah, I don't have context. What is that? This document was opened up in Highlander Academy's document storage recently. Actually, would it be Yume? Yume, right? Oh, it is, yeah. It's a contract written by the previous Abida Student Council President, Kuchinashi Yume. She sold off the school to Neptis? Or like to what? Like Kaiser at the time? Okay. The explanation. The Yume was like the president of Abidos High School. But she is not alive anymore.
What do you mean? Written by Yume?
Yes, it states here that Abidos Student Council purchased from Neptus the rights to use some facilities created during the Trans-Desert Railway project.
From Neptus?
When a district falls apart, contracts like these get sold left and right. The Trans-Desert Railway was a joint project by the Abidos Student Council and Neptus. But technically, the rights belong to the Student Council who put in the original order for the project. The Student Council sold those rights to Neptus to repay their debt, and seems the previous president Kuchinashi Yume attempted to repurchase the rights later down the road.
Which agency sums up the contents of the contract? Give me that.
Traces of Yume, right?
Sales contract. Abida Student Council agrees to purchase the rights to Trans-Desert Railway facilities on Neptus for 1 million yen. Upon signing this contract, the buyer shall pay a contract fee of 10,000 yen. The buyer shall be responsible for paying the remaining balance to the seller within the 2-year period specific in this contract. The compensation or delay payment of the remaining balance will be signed, Abida Student Council President Kuchinashi Yume. It's Yume's handwriting. I know her handwriting anywhere.
Precisely. The contract states that the Abida Student Council purchased Trans-Desert Railway facilities from Neptus for 1 million yen.
When did she do this? And didn't have a clue? I've read and reread every script Yume left behind. Sheet of paper, memo, discarded notes, everything. But this contract... Forget the previous Student Council, but Scorch does not looking for traces of Yume. I understand.
We're gonna ignore this. It's a connect. It's not related to the stream. That's likely because the contract has not yet expired. It was a time-based contract. The originally agreed upon payment has not been delivered as of yet.
So, the contract is still valid currently?
Yes, that's correct. The contract has indeed been signed and notarized, but the payment itself has not been delivered 2 years later. No one considered the contract to be of much importance after the CEO quit the company. So it was forgotten in a storage room until it was accidentally discovered.
Accidentally?
It's quite a conundrum for us.
It would be best if this contract had stayed buried.
This single piece of paper has prevented us from acquiring all rights to the Trans-Desert Railway, as these affiliated facilities could be included in our purchase.
The rights to those facilities currently belong to the Abida Student Council. And so?
So, how would you like to proceed? Do you intend to uphold your end of the contract?
Excuse me? Came all this way to ask us that?
It's a rather significant matter.
We will be holding a general creditors meeting in 2 days' time to discuss the shares of the project, but we can't move forward until this is sorted out.
General creditors meeting? Like a big meeting for all the creditors?
Correct. All of the investors of the private equity fund will gather to discuss our plans moving forward. Now, Hoshino, as a representative of Abida's Student Council, do you intend to pay the remaining balance stated in the contract to Neptus?
This is all really sudden. You come barging in here and ask us to fulfill a contract we didn't even know about?
Love little animals and the robot guy? They're so goofy. Great, then you might like this whole game. There are like more of those there. In the story, of course.
And furthermore, purchasing those kind of rights. You said the remaining balance was 1 million yen? You're already swimming in debt.
Excellent. That's precisely what we want to hear. Who in their right mind would pay 1 million yen to acquire some abandoned scrap metal? To my understanding, your children are already struggling to pay off your current debt. It wouldn't be wise to dig that hole deeper, now would it? I'll take that as confirmation you're no longer interested in upholding your end of the contract. In that case, why don't you just sign right here on this waiver, Hoshino? And just a little paper that says you'll hand over any rights you have to the private equity fund.
Give me a sec here. I'm not all that keen on readily signing contracts anymore.
Stop pressuring my students. Huh? Any contract needs to be thoroughly reviewed before it's signed. Do you mind giving us time to look everything over first? That's our problem for us. So this game has like a little bit of the message that like what it means to be an adult and everything, right? And if you're especially young, and like leave school, you don't get teach how to like pay taxes, how to write an application, how to like deal with contracts and everything, and you're like pretty prone on like getting scammed. Scammers are like targeting often enough like young people or like really old boomers, for example. It's kind of important that the sensei is here, so like the player. Of course, whatever we like press, it's like the right decision. They're like a good role model. Sometimes degenerate, but in the main story, a really good role model. Did we get ahead of ourselves? Regardless of your decision right now, this contract is set to expire in 2 days' time.
Just 2 days?
In 2 days, it'll be exactly 2 years since the contract was signed. You can check the date for yourself. Once those 2 days are up, it's done and dusted. Which is why we scheduled a general creditors meeting in exactly 2 days. We want to get a jump on things, but we can wait 2 days. Let me spell it out for you. We are hosting the private equity fund's general creditors meeting in 2 days at the Abida Central Station District office. If you want to keep the contract alive, you need to show up to the meeting before noon, state your intentions, and get it notarized. If you can, There it is.
If we can?
2 days. District office. Noon. Don't forget, miss it by even a millisecond, and the contract is null and void. That was the message we came to deliver. Thank you for your time.
Very well then.
Let's go. Come on, Highlander overseer. Aren't you our escort?
Now then.
Oh, she left really quickly.
In other words...
Hell no! Forget this! I'm not listening to those cheap scam artists!
Serika?
You think they can just throw fancy piece of paper around and demand we give them all this money?
Who do they think they are?
They're acting like they're royalty over some abandoned scraps of metal.
Wait,
Yeah, why are they making such a big deal about a pile of junk? What are they hiding?
don't look at me like that, Chiyoko.
Look way too proud of me right now.
I agree with everything she said. And if even Serika can pick up on their suspicious intentions, you know there's something there.
Hey, I'm not that gullible.
She can get like scammed pretty easily, Serika. But yeah, cool. Character development.
She's right. Our first step is to figure out what secret they're hiding.
Yes, I believe so as well. What's buried beneath that failed project?
We need to approach things carefully when it comes to contracts. We have time to figure out our game plan.
Understood.
Ashino, what lies at the heart of this issue is the previous student council president, Kuchina Shiyume. We know this is a sensitive topic, and that's why we've never approached it, but we need a full picture of the situation. So, just what happened while you and Yume served on the student council together?
Ayane!
Please, Hoshino, we need to know what happened to the Abita student council. I don't think we can solve this predicament without that. You know too, don't you, Nonomi? That's...
I've always wondered why the foreclosure task operates out of the school festival headquarters, rather than the student council room.
And then there's the locked room on the first floor, while sealed shut a classroom in this abandoned building. That room is the original student council room, isn't it, Hoshino? I have questions too. Why did the previous president sign a contract, putting the school in even more debt?
Huh? I thought Chiyoko would have known these things at least.
I've never pressed for details.
Well, they did wriggle Chiyoko off the streets.
That's not what happened at all.
Could like comment on that, but it would be like Volume F spoiler. So I'm not gonna say anything about that. Volume F is like the biggest thing in like the main story of Blue Archive. And the story does like some references of that, but I can't like go in further since most of you gamers here were like answered. I haven't played Blue Archive, so I'm not gonna take the experience away from you. But I really want to talk about that. Whatever. Let's continue.
Wait, everyone. We shouldn't pressure Hoshi like this when she's ready.
Thanks, Nanami. Ah, that's okay.
Oh, student council press.
There's a walking danger sign.
If I'm gonna be honest,
She was so naive. Always running head first into trouble, getting taken advantage of left and right. And she still managed to graduate somehow?
no?
No, she didn't. Yume went missing before she had the chance to graduate.
Missing. She went missing? How does it happen? Who knows? She went missing. She was found 33 days later in Abydos Desert. She was found with her halo destroyed.
So what are the halos exactly? By the way, for like those who didn't play Block. So the halos, so everyone who like wears a halo in the world of Kivotos, like resistant to gunshots and everything. So they're like really resistant and almost unkillable. But if you break the halo, they're like dead, pretty much. So what they meant like they found her dead. And this was like a friend of Hoshino. So she has like a lot of trauma and she's still like suffering from that. The way she speaks, the way she like is dressed, the way she like looks is like pretty much inspired of like Yume. She didn't get over it.
Yeah. Halo? How? An accident, probably. Think she got lost in the set. Probably? But how? What happened to her? I don't know. What? Weren't you the vice president then? That's... well... It's because I had left 3 days before Yuma went missing. So I can't tell you what happened in the 60 hours before she was lost. It wasn't until later that I found out she went missing. But why she went that deep into the desert, why she got lost, I don't know. What was she doing? Could have happened. What was she thinking? I hunted down the answers to those questions for a long time. Scoured every last remnant of human left on this planet, looking for a clue. But nothing. I was so sure everything would have been written down in a damn notebook. What notebook? Yuma had a silly little notebook she wrote everything down in. With the most inconsequential things. Like a diary, you know. She was looking for the diary. So finding something like that, after all that searching, it's suspicious as heck, isn't it? Like, where was this contract aborted halfway? And it suddenly shows up. 2 years after the contract was written, the signed date here. By this time, Yuma was.
Visual storytelling. Faded to black.
The date. It's... Hoshino?
Now it's fading to white.
Thank you as always, Hoshino. Stay safe, okay?
Yeah. It's like pretty deep in. It's pretty deep in. But yeah, if you want more context, play the game and read the story. You can play it casually, no problems. You can like still clear majority of the story, but there's one part where you actually need like skills in this game, like a little bit of knowledge of the mechanics. There's one part in the story where you like need to like know the gameplay, or have like really strong units to carry you, or you need to be over leveled, whatever. Not sure if I can make a video on it. Like, there are enough videos out actually. Whatever.
Hoshino? Are you okay? Here, sit on this chair. Date. Date written on this contract. This date is... the exact date Yuma went missing.
It's good they took that time before like signing a contract.
The hell would one visit some spot in the middle of the desert? For once in your life, Stop daydreaming! You know what? Actually do whatever you want. I don't want it. I don't need it! Forget the student council game, and I'm playing house with you. Hoshino?
Was a flashback. Probably what Hoshino said to Yume. Even after that she went missing. And Hoshino tried her best to like look for her. He regretted what she said to her and everything. And she kinda like feels responsible for that she's dead, kind of. Because of what she said. Maybe like she hurt her.
Wait! Hoshino, come back! I'm going after her. Chiyoko, wait! God, why are they like this? Should we go after them? It's okay. No one stands a chance of keeping up with Hoshino besides Chiyoko anyway. I suppose, but still. Ayane, this contract was written the day Yume went missing. That can only mean... Yes. Present Yume's disappearance in his contract. They could be related.
This is the president. Or this was the president. Body slim. Okay. Let's go. Body music. It's the same that played in prologue. Oh, there's a new BG background as well. Last time I see that. Oh.
Shiroko. Aren't you tired of following me yet? Why don't you just say what you've gotta say? Nope. Just following. High school girl should be following an all-time around, you know? Some people would consider a living here. Why here, Hoshino? It's an abandoned town. You'll get right to the point, huh? This is... It's where I first met Yume. Where you met Yume. Ah, yeah, what? I didn't really mean to end up here. Hoshino, the life before we met is a mystery to me. No one wants to pressure you, but I think it's time. No one knows what to do. They are anxious. Does President Yume's death have to do with this situation? Ah, look! There's an even company convoy! Wanna go, Rabbit? You like doing that? Hoshino! You're not getting away. Oh, Shiroko, for heaven's sake, stop chasing me! Can't you take a hint? I'm maybe a bright neon sign that says I don't want to talk about it. Please stop running at full speed. If I catch you, you have to tell me. Well, I won't. Just give me some time.
Wow, it's getting dark now. Is chasing her?
Chiyoko's not back yet.
Like for context, Hoshino is the strongest fighter in Abydos. She doesn't act like it, but she's the strongest fighter there. And Chiyoko is like a sports junkie. So she like tries every morning like 10-15 kilometers each day with her bike. And she calls it like a light exercise or something like that. So she's like athletically able to like catch up to Hoshino. So yeah, the endurance is like part of this.
Chioko's not back yet. I just can't wait any longer. I'm going to contact my butler. You mean from Neptus? Yes, they may know the truth behind this entire project. And we are out of other options. Are you sure? They seemed uncomfortable when you asked them earlier. Because I cut ties with my family and decided to stay at Abydos. Can hardly expect him to think well of me after all these years. I've accepted the consequence. See, I've deleted contracts, but if I remember correctly, you don't need to push yourself too hard, Nonomi. Thank you, Ayane. I lost her. Shiraka? Does she know? Yes, my training's been insufficient. I regret it now. Don't look so disappointed in yourself, Shiraka. Seika's right. No one can catch up to Hoshino when she tries. She told me not to worry and that she would see me at school tomorrow. And I lost sight of her. Tomorrow. Perhaps just a little of time is all she needs. Ah, but Butler's returning my call.
Miss...
It's me. Hello, Butler.
I had a feeling you would call. In search of information about the Trans-Desert Railway, I presume?
Yes. There must be some kind of secret for everyone to be vying for the rights to an abandoned project. Does Neptus know?
It's music. It's time. Naturally.
Please tell me, what is the goal of this private equity fund? What is Neptus planning? The contract! We need to know what's happening with the contract signed by our former student council president.
Well, there's no need to worry your pretty head about business affairs, miss.
That's not Abydos, Butler. I need to know.
Now that I think about it, it's been almost 2 years since you gave me a call. How have you been, miss?
Fine. I've been doing fine.
Have you reached your card limit yet? I can replace it for a new one whenever you require.
I don't use it very often. Thank you, though. You're doing fine, Butler, but it's about...
I'm quite sure you're fine. Who wouldn't be, after dragging their own family through the dirt? If I'm to be frank with you, miss, I find your behavior rather shameless. You condemn us, renounce your very name, and then come calling as soon as it benefits you.
That's...
If you must know, Neptus, your family, is in crisis.
Crisis?
Yes, we are doing our utmost to navigate what could be the downfall of the company. The outcome of the general creditors meeting in 2 days. Time will determine your fate, or fate.
Just what is happening at this meeting? There seems to be so much writing upon it.
Are there other Abydos students present currently? Oh, there are more stakes. Oh. All depends on like the decision of them. Like if they do something with the contract, or maybe like find a different solution. But also they want to find more out of Yume about the former president. The hour grows late. I shall visit Abydos myself tomorrow. We can discuss the details. Ah yes. I will bring a replacement for your gold card, so please bring the one currently in your possession.
What? I said that... Well, that was tense. You okay, Nonomi? Don't worry, that was normal. I'm much more concerned about this general creditors meeting. The more we try to turn the pages, the more the plot thickens. I'll do my best to find more information.
Don't you need a break, Ayane? Today was kinda insane.
That doesn't matter. I need to... What everyone needs is to get some rest. Sensei? Let's take Sensei's advice, Ayane. Not good to push ourselves during such stressful times. Chiyoko, Seika, and Sensei. I'm fine.
I don't want to hear Chiyoko. You can barely keep your eyes open. You need a shower.
Sure. Keeping up with Hoshino is a pretty admirable feat, after all. Let's see if I can find anything big at Charlie. I'll come back tomorrow, so wait for me. Okay, understood.
That's right, everyone. Let's go home. Meeting dismissed. Okay, Ayane. They're gonna leave us behind.
Something feels off.
Ayane.
Trans-Desert Railway. General Creditors Meeting. Student Council. Accidentally discovered contract. The date coinciding with President Yuma's disappearance. Seems like there's a thread connecting all of it. I just can't place.
Well done. Just thinking about all of it makes my head spin again. That's why we need to take a break. And then we'll crack the code together tomorrow.
I'm not talking about any secret plots, Serika. How do I put it? What exactly feels off to you? I guess if I had to describe the threat somehow, it's like someone is deliberately attacking us in all of our most vulnerable spots.
Huh? Who would even know stuff like that?
Exactly. Someone would have to have more knowledge about Abydos than even we have to pull it off. I'm likely overthinking it all. It always helps me to organize things, so I thought through the information and maybe I'll be able to see things more clearly.
That's good, that's good. She's by the way a first year, so... but she already does like great work.
After all, we're meeting with Officer Fermentus itself. You need to be prepared. Okay. Don't overwork yourself, Ayane. Yes, then. Let's go, Serika.
Wait for me, Ayane.
Return to Charlie. Oh, the underground dweller. What the voice? It may not like that.
Strategy 1. What's done cannot be undone. Sensei is an aberration that bends reality to their will, manipulating outcomes like a puppet master. And my mandate is to wield that which cannot be bent. Yes, yes. What's done cannot be undone. What cannot be changed will not be changed.
I like our new antagonist here.
Sensei's weakness is the past, so the past is what I will use. Now, Sensei. Are you? 4 strategies I've prepared. My weapons.
I will emerge victorious in this push and pull off wills. The first emotion, the second creeps ever closer to you. Will to suffice, or shall you push me to the edge? Ah, yes. Show me your weaknesses, your obstacles. Arna, Planner.
Yes, Sensei.
On standby for your orders. I'm going to need to pull an all-nighter. But I have to get back to Abydos in the morning. So I need you to wake me up if I do fall asleep.
Are you sure about that? Will you be okay, Sensei? Well, if you say so, but try to take a nap if you can. Rest is super important.
Affirmative. I will not fail in my directive. Ah, also. Has there been any movement on Gematria?
I haven't heard that name in a while. Haven't seen anything since all of the Red Sky stuff.
Volume F reference. I'm not gonna elaborate any further. To avoid spoilers if you haven't seen that yet. Did something happen, Sensei? Huh? No, nothing.
We are here. Good morning. Yep. Good morning, Ayane. Serika.
Did you not get any rest last night, Donobi?
Oh dear. Is it obvious? Suppose I might have drifted off at least a little.
Good morning.
Check out sign as usual.
Huh?
Nothing. You have seen Hoshino yet?
No, but she said she'd come. So she'll come.
Nothing from Sensei either? They may be gathering information still. Sensei promised though. They meant later today? But with the meeting tomorrow, we need as much time as we can get.
Arna, you were supposed to wake me up! Arna.
Lana, what's wrong? It's morning! We have to wake up Sensei!
Negatives. Sensei did not fall asleep.
What a relief. I thought I messed up. Wait, actually not. I taught him to at least take a nap.
Question. Arna. Are there alterations being done to Charlotte's gas systems?
I mean, I don't think so, but we don't really handle that kind of stuff. Why?
Oh. The movements on Gematria, for example, right? I think he tried to assassinate Sensei, right? It was the kind of scene in the PV 4.5. Blue Archive PVs. One of the last scenes was that something in the building of Charlotte explodes. That's how Sensei got taken out. And then the bad timeline and everything. Oh. But now that Plana's here actually, she was in this timeline where Prenapatis, or the old Sensei, actually got almost assassinated
and then got like hospitalized and everything. And then he was in coma, couldn't like, and didn't wake up for like months. And yeah, okay, I see. Planner like anticipated this moment. It's like the same date, and it's like it's gonna happen now, and he's gonna protect him, I think. So tabs are around here, I see. And Arna's like, we don't really handle that kind of stuff, so at this point, since he was like unprotected. Ah. Interesting. Reports. I've detected unusual activity in the gas pipes.
That's not good. What activities?
Is this confusion? Never experienced this. Gas pipes appear to be changing for no reason. Fear. A foreign hit is reaching into this world, changing things. This alien feeling. The Halo is distorted, so she feels like worried. So when Arna and Blanda are like showing emotions, their Halo like changes. You can like easily tell what their mood is by that.
Alien? Hold on.
Sensei! Yep, I knew it.
Strategy 2. The one who makes miracles, who bends reality, even dare slave to the body's limits. The almighty sensei, I've bred open the savior's weakness.
So it's over here. Ah ha ha. But yeah, this is like where it's like ending for now. Gonna wait until like the new episodes, the next episodes are getting translated and released here, but this is like about the read-along / reaction there. So, Sensei is especially vulnerable because he's not from Kyatto, so he doesn't have a halo like that that's here. And when he gets like shot or like hurt, it's like really, yeah, be deadly. So I think like Splana like anticipated this kind of moment, like noticed that things like go wrong. I think like Sensei would be safe, but suppose he went safe, where he would like not make it out unscarfed. It would like look really bad for Abydos. So they would have been maybe forced to like sign the contract and everything, and like lose everything, and like lead to the bad. Shiroko would like turn into terror. Makes more sense. Anyways, I guess that's like all for now. I'm gonna cafe as well. It's like time as now, and in about 40 minutes the debut of like whole life locally will like happen. So I will wrap it up here. So thank you all for watching. Have a nice rest of the evening, good night, whatever time zone you are, and bye bye. Bye bye.